this question is related to data breach in hospital. Say, let us start with a very practical scenario. Suppose a hospital accidentally exposes patient records due to a system misconfiguration, and some patient reports become accessible to unauthorized users. In this case, what should the hospital do under DPDP?
Okay. That's a good question. So this is a clear example of personal data breach because patient records contain identifiable and sensitive health related information. So under DPDP Act, once the organization becomes aware of the breach, it should immediately assess the nature and impact of the breach. The hospital must notify the Data Protection Board of India and inform the affected data principals, meaning the patients whose data may have been exposed. So the notification should include the nature of the breach, type of data affected, possible consequences, corrective steps taken, and contact details for further support. Okay. The key point is that organizations should not delay breach reporting. They should also maintain breach records and take remedial actions such as access control correction, system patching, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, having taken that, as any healthcare doesn't, not even patients but also employees does have employees are also there, and their data is also being handled. When it comes to that context, healthcare organizations also process employee data such as attendance, salaries, performance records, background verifications, and termination records. How does DPDP apply to employee data?
Yeah, I think that is very relevant question, Santosh garu. So, yeah, employee data is also personal data. Under DPDP Act, certain employee-related processing can be treated as legitimate use, such as recruitment, onboarding, attendance, salary processing, performance assessment, and termination processes. However, this does not mean the employer can process employee data without limits. The organization should still maintain transparency and secure employee records, define access controls, and ensure retention periods. So HR team should provide employee privacy notices. They need to update employment contracts with data protection clauses and train HR staff on secure handling of employee information, and privacy policy. And personal files should be protected just like patient records because both involve personal data.
Yeah, I'll pick the last one here. This is related to medical reports shared by email. This is like if a diagnostic lab sends test reports to patients through email or WhatsApp, which actually normally happens more now, because even I've actually received my previous report in email or WhatsApp. What should be considered from a DPDP complaints perspective?
Okay, that was a real case scenario, Santosh here. Yeah. Diagnostic reports, reports contain personal and health related data. So secure data transfer is very much important in this case. So the laboratories where they're processing the data should ensure that the reports are sent only to the correct patient or authorized recipient. Okay. They should avoid sending reports to unverified email IDs or unknown phone numbers. Wherever possible, reports can be shared through secure portals, password protected files, or authenticated access links. Okay. And patients should also be informed about how the report will be delivered. If the lab uses third-party communication tools or vendors, the lab must ensure those vendors follow proper security and confidentiality obligations. Yeah, hope I've answered the questions as per the act. So my answers are as per the act, and in real case scenario, how it happens. Yeah, thank you.
This is what actually we want. We actually should know what it actually says in the act. Thank you for that. And thank you for explaining these scenarios in such a practical way. The key takeaway is that healthcare and health tech organizations handle highly sensitive personal information. And DPDP complaints requires transparency, consent, secure processing, breach readiness, vendor control, and proper record maintenance, which is like a vital aspect here. With that, we will close the Q&A session. And thank you everyone for joining. We will be ending the Q&A session. Now that we have, before we close, we have a useful next step for all healthcare and health tech organizations joining us today. Assurtiv is offering a free DPDP website assessment to help you quickly understand your current privacy, consent, and compliance readiness. My team is going to put up a CTA on the screen. Team, could you take that up? Now here comes the CTA on the screen, and Assurtiv also is offering a free DPDP website assessment to help you quickly understand your current privacy, consent, and compliance readiness. You simply need to scan the QR, what is actually there on the screen to your corner, and enter your website URL, and within a short time, you can get an AI based assessment for the website, whatever is available publicly. The assessment covers important aspects such as privacy policy review, cookies and consent review, personal data collection mapping, third party tracker detection, and your overall DPDP readiness score as well. That's going to come as actually an example screen is given on the CTA. This is especially useful for hospitals, clinics, diagnostic labs, telemedicine platforms, health apps, and health tech companies that handle patient or user data and want to take a first step towards DPDP compliance. The assessment is 100% free, as mentioned on the screen in big words, and gives instant results, does not require login at all. You just have to scan it, go to the page, enter the website details in the given text box, and click the button available. And is designed to help you identify gaps and take action toward better patient trust and data security and regulatory compliance, because these are the main aspects here when we talk about trust, which actually plays a vital role for anything, not only healthcare. So please scan the QR code on the screen and get your free DPDP readiness report. Let this be your first step towards building a more privacy ready and compliant healthcare ecosystem. Thank you everyone for being a part of today's webinar, and we hope this session helped you understand why privacy, concern, security, breach readiness, and responsible handling of patient and health related data are extremely important to those digital health and ecosystems. And a special thank you to our speaker for sharing valuable insights and practical examples. And thank you to all participants for your active participation and thoughtful questions. Before we leave, please do scan the QR and take advantage of the free website assessment which is being provided here. And we hope you leave today with better clarity and, more importantly, a clear next step toward DPDP readiness. With that, it's me, Santosh Kumar Ponnuru, your moderator, and signing off. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you once again, and we look forward to seeing you in future sessions. Thank you.
Thank you, one and all. Yeah. Thank you, Santosh.
Watch the full video on our website. Click the link in the description to get started.